Today I'm going to make a cranberry bread with an orange glaze. I have plenty of cranberries left over from yesterday being Thanksgiving, so I'm just going to start off with my KitchenAid attachment, my juicer, and juice my oranges. Now I'm going to mix up my dry ingredients. I'm starting with 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And as I always remind you to check the dates if it's been sitting for a while. And then I'm just going to stir this all together. Now I have 1/4 cup of milk, and I just juice fresh orange juice, and I'm going to add 1/4 cup of it to my milk. And then I have my orange zest, which I zested my oranges before I juiced them. And then I'm going to add all that together. Now I'm going to beat together 6 tablespoons of softened butter and 3/4 cup of sugar. Now I'm going to beat in 2 eggs. Add them one at a time until well combined, and then add the next one. Now I'm going to add in half my flour mixture, and half of my milk mixture. And then I'll repeat as soon as that's combined. Now I'm going to take 1/2 tablespoon of flour in a bowl and add 1.5 cups of my cranberries and just toss them around in the flour until they're all coated. This will keep them from dropping to the bottom in your bread. Now I'll add my 1.5 cups of flour-coated cranberries to my batter. Now I've put it in a greased loaf pan, and I will bake it at 350 for 45 minutes. Now I'm going to make my topping for my cranberry bread. It's out of the oven, it's cooling. I have 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon of my orange zest, and then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of my orange juice. And then mix this all up until I get the correct consistency. Now I'm just putting my topping on the top of my bread. Good eats.